I'm Becca, and I'll be your student occupational therapist. I see you are Sarah. Do you go by Sarah, or do you prefer a different name?
I go by Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I'm here to just go and ask some questions about your life and get to know you better.
Okay.
Do you know what an occupational therapist is?
I don't.
Okay, so in occupational therapy, I'm here to just get you to go back and doing the things that you really love and that you really care about and get you doing those things again.
Great.
So what we're going to do today, I'm just going to go through and ask you a couple of questions to get to know you better. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Okay, so first off, I just want to know, what do you like to do? What's your typical day like?
So I'm a very go-go person. I'm busy all the time. So I wake up in the morning and I start first thing early. I try to get the most out of every day. So I'll wake up and do the typical shower, get ready, that kind of thing, and make some breakfast. And then I'll normally jump into school and do that until about lunchtime, whether that's classes or homework. And then I'll have lunch, and then I'll do school again for the second half of the day. And then after dinner time, I like to go and do things for fun. So this time of year, especially fall, I'll go to a pumpkin patch or go and get some fall decorations or spend time with my fiance or things like that, just hanging out with friends. So I like to do a good balance of school, but also fun activities and things like that.
That sounds awesome. So you say that you are in school. Does that affect your daily schedule of what you like to do?
Sometimes, but I genuinely enjoy school, so it doesn't affect it too much because I enjoy doing it. There is some times where I would prefer to do, some of my hobbies or things like that I may not get as much time to do just because I'm in school, but it doesn't hinder my well-being or anything.
Mm-hmm. And I know that your program is very difficult and it sounds time-consuming. Before you were in the program, were your days a little bit different?
They were a little bit different. So I did do an undergraduate degree, but I don't think it took up as much of my time as the graduate program does. So I definitely think I study more now. But for the most part, other than that, it's pretty similar. So I still am a busy person like I was in undergrad. I just have to do a little bit more of school. So
that's understandable. So clarify or correct me if I'm wrong as I clarify. You were in your undergrad before, and that did take up some time, but now that you're in this doctorate's program, you're spending more time doing school, but you're still able to find that balance between leisure and schoolwork?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh,
yes.
That's awesome. Good for you, Sarah. And have you noticed, has your schedule changed over the last 3 months since the school has started?
I have definitely seen it change a little bit, but one, because it's a doctorate program, so I do spend a little bit more time doing schoolwork, but also COVID has hit, so that also affected my schedule a lot. So I haven't been going out and doing as many things as I normally would, just because of the type of person I am. So that part of my life has changed, but other than that, it stayed pretty much the same. I just have to definitely study more and make sure I have enough time to do that.
Yeah, that's great that you have that balance. So I know you mentioned school and you mentioned your hobbies. What do you value most in your life right now?
Yes, so definitely my faith is number one. So I definitely have a strong faith and relationship with Jesus, so that is a big value of mine, but I'm also very family oriented, so I love my family, and so they actually live farther away right now. I'm from Arkansas,
okay.
And so we virtually will connect, so we FaceTime and we have a group message and we talk through that, so that's another big value is family, and then I also value friends. So I love to hang out with my friends and just go and do fun things in Nashville. So really any kind of social event is a thing that I value too. And then I also value helping others. And so I love to volunteer in community service. So anything related to that is something I love to be involved in.
That's amazing. So you seem like you have a lot of strong values in your life right now. I love that. And do you feel like you're currently able to live life in a way that you can still have those strong values?
Definitely. So although school does take up a large part of my day, I know how to manage my time pretty well, I think, and so I definitely make time still for my family and my friends and to volunteer when I can. So I think that my life is pretty well balanced still.
That's awesome. Okay, so I have here that your faith, family, and friends are really strong values for you, and you also enjoy volunteering. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, that's awesome to know. And just one last question before we end. What things in your life do you feel like you do well or that you're proud of?
Yeah, so I think that I'm a really really good encourager. So I think I have a pretty positive attitude and I'm able to encourage and motivate others really well. And then I'm also just proud of being a part of the family that I'm a part of. And so my mom always taught us, to sit down at the dinner table every night and just to give back. And so I'm just thankful that I've been blessed with the family that I have. So I'm very proud of that. And I also am proud of being in doctorate school. So just that accomplishment of getting to where I am is something that I'm really thankful for and proud of. Something else I think I'm pretty good at is just being intentional. So reaching out to other people and just checking in on them and just seeing how they're doing, and I enjoy that too. So that's another thing.
Yeah, that is definitely something to be very proud of, and I can see the encouragement coming through you right now.
Thank you.
I do really like that. So that is all that I have for today. Thank you so much for meeting with me. We'll get together next week, and the session's going to be a little bit longer, but knowing what I know now, we can definitely move forward and get you to where you want to be.
Great, that sounds perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.